and welcome to a Sue review, and it's the first of its kind. We're talking about World of Warcraft Midnight, the new expansion. And we're gonna talk about if it is a top or a flop. You rightfully ask, who am I to judge that? And you're absolutely correct. Like, I am not certified. I'm not a certified World of Warcraft gamer, I'm not a pro gamer, but World of Warcraft was in my heart for a long time because I play it since I'm 9 years old. I wasn't allowed to. But however, that was the official server. Then I went on Rising Gods, a private server, for many years, and I left then with Wrath of the Lich King, or like with Cataclysm, and yeah, I came back with Legion. I came back with, oh no, at first I came back with Draenor, then I came back with Legion, then I came back for Shadowlands, and then Dragonflight, and now I came back for Midnight. So periodically I'm coming back and exploring the new expansions, and Midnight is so good. I really must, it had my heart, you know, when they announced that you will be able to go back to Silvermoon and Zolaman. I was like screaming, I was like, yes! Burning Crusade was one of my favorite things ever. Of course, there's a lot of nostalgia attached to it, but it's so nice, and they adapted it so well. Like, you know, the dragon, you know, like the Emberwing, what are they called? Oh, what do we call them in German even? Oh, wait 1 second. Wie heißen die denn jetzt? Ah, yeah. You know the Dragon Hawks, right? The Dragon Hawks from 2000 and... When did I start playing? Wait, 2008, I guess, was Burning Crusade. They look like this, and they made this out of it. They look so cool, don't they? And now there are also like so many nice colors to collect as mounts. Like, oh, from the rare mobs, they're dropping this one. It's a Cobalt Dragon Hawk. How cool is it? It's so cool. Also, the new models of the Hawk Striders, absolute top notch. They are so amazing, and maybe I dropped for the first mythic run the white, the Lucent Hawk Strider. This one, maybe, just maybe. Yeah, no. But really, the mounts they added are so cool. Like many of them. I love that because you see that they poured their heart again into like full mounts, and I'm extremely happy that they added a hummingbird mount. The only thing I'm not happy about is what happened with its texture. It looks like it hasn't been finished rendering. Or is it just me? Like, it looks polygonic, so the polygon texture is a flop, but the mount itself is a top. And I just hope, please Blizzard, that you fix it and that you give it nice texture. Like, what are all the other mounts? All the other mounts look nice. Except one thing I must say about, and then we close the mount topic because this is way too easy. What and why? You know, I love fishing in World of Warcraft. Fishing is always fun. And I fished for it. Oh, I have no idea about the English names, so sorry. But you know, there were the turtle mounts that you could fish for a while. The blue one in Wrath of the Lich King. And oh, I remember, oh my god, I remember fishing it for so many hours, so many days. And when I finally got it, I misclicked. Because I was so used to, you know, just spam click, blah, blah. It was gone. It was gone. Because back then, there was no postmaster that would send you your shit after you. It was just gone. I saw it, and I clicked too fast, and it was gone. And I was like... Call me a liar. 3 times I fished after that, like pew, 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 and it was there again. And I was like, okay, this is an act of God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Blizzard God, thank you, Loot God, thank you, Loot Master. That was insane. That was insane. So yeah, I have the riding turtle, or I had it on the P server. I don't have it on my official server. But however, now they added another mount. They added this.
Holy Jesus.
You're like, oh, but this looks exactly how the Nether Drakes from Burning Crusade look. Yes! Yes, it does. It just has, don't you see, like the blue belly stripes? Uh-huh. Yeah, it also has like blue spikes on its back, and it's a little bit other colored, but it looks very close to one of the Nether Drakes you can just buy after doing the quest line. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, it's nice, right? If they just add it and you can buy, cool. No, you have to fish it. And we're not sure, like community-wise, are we not sure if the rarity is bugged or if Blizzard is just absolutely sadistic and we're masochistic players that just still wanna have it because the drop rate seems to be 0.03% or less. And from what I read, correct me if that's true or not, it's only counting successful fishing attempts, because of course if you get trash it doesn't count into it. I'm not sure if that is true, but it is because of the patient treasure chest that you can also get the mount from with a 1% drop chance. But this one also only counts successful fishing attempts in order to spawn a patient treasure chest that also just has like roughly 1% spawn rate. However, if you don't play World of Warcraft, you're like, what is this girl, like this witch mumbling about? Don't worry, it's fine. But yeah, it's true, probably it's just a legend we will never really see. Except that I talked to some people that just got it after 30 attempts and they didn't even know the egg existed. Well, and then here I am fishing for days. Every day when I have lunch or dinner, I just fish. I have not seen it yet. I've got 2 transmogs and I saw people that fished way more than I did and they also still don't have it. So the hope is just collectively vanishing. But if you got it, congratulations, you're a legend. You have very good karma. So the Nether Drake is a little bit of a flop, I would say, rather than a top, because the model is not cool enough to justify spending so many hours on it, okay? I think they could at least have polished it, but it doesn't have the polygonic look it did have in Burning Crusade. However, that's just my opinion. I will still go fish it. Okay, next on the top of flop list, the challenge. I do think Midnight added a good bunch of challenge. Maybe it's because I'm not really a casual player because I'm playing for like when it came out. I had the early access. For every single month I sit here and play World of Warcraft. Maybe I shouldn't call myself a casual player because I have literally nothing to do because I have no real job. You know what that means. And yeah, I'm playing way too much World of Warcraft. So yeah. However, I do think that the praise on Nightmare, they are a little bit annoying, but they add a good level of challenge, you know, not like really challenging, but at least, you know, you have not the feeling that it's like a baby walkthrough. That's it. And secondary, did you already solo Nulla Eos if you're playing World of Warcraft? Nulla Eos, the boss and the Delph. Tier ? Was already tough, in my opinion. I tried it like very early when it came out. It was very tough, and then I soloed him. I was so happy, I was screaming. And then I learned that there's another difficulty, and that is where you get the Fable achievement for. And I was like, nope. I was struggling so much with the first ? That I was like, I'm not gonna do the second one. Probably doable, maybe doable, but I'm not gonna give it a struggle. So I did the second difficulty just yesterday, and yeah, it was still very hard. It was extremely hard, even though my gear is like, I don't know, like 257 or something. It's very hard. It's a very hard fight. So, I don't know, yeah, but there's a cool mount you get from it. So, take on the challenge, because the challenge is definitely a top. I really like the fight. It is not a very luck-based fight, it's a very skill-based fight. And you're solo, so you have to fight your way through it, and I like that. Go get the mount. The raids are a top, I would say, so far. So actually, I had not many flops, right? The flops are like the graphics, and that's still polygonic, and the Nether Warp Drake, that's like a legend. But otherwise, I'm just very pleased with the whole expansion, because I enjoy farming the rares. The drop rate is very low, but I still enjoy it. For me, myself, I enjoy the difficulty of the raids. I think it's nice. It's not like way too complicated. I'm also very hyped for the M+ raids. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not sure because I didn't play War Within if it's normal that they are now like 4 time walking raids that are like mythic difficulty. I think that's pretty cool that they just added that, especially for a nostalgic fan like me. And of course also because I missed some dungeons because I just didn't play the expansion, so it's also cool, you know, to get some old content like fresh. So yeah, I actually really enjoy WoW Midnight, and if you don't play it yet, maybe it's time to get it. And yeah, just if you want to, of course, but up to you. I just personally really enjoy it. I think it's a very good expansion. You don't need to have any other game probably played. Maybe Burning Crusade, then you have the nostalgia factor, but I think you can enjoy it. It's just one thing, if you're completely new to the game, I promise you, you will be overwhelmed. It is very much content. You have a lot of spells. There's a lot to learn. Yeah, but it's nice. So if you want to learn it, go forward. But yeah, that's all I can say. So overall, I rated a 9 of 10. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. So goodbye, I guess. And if you didn't subscribe yet, you can do, and you just hear my stupid opinions if you're interested in that and other stuff. But yeah, you can subscribe there. I have a link where you can, you can interact with me. You can follow me on Instagram. You can do this and that and whatever. And yeah, gonna see you next time. Goodbye.